Hello, collective. Welcome back. Let's see what energy you're picking up and what energy, most importantly, are you giving off right now. I'm doing this reading for you in a meditative state, so just know that this is a spiritually guided message for you, cosmic family. All right, let's see. Silver lining with condition. You got silver lining with condition. 7 and 33. Welcome back to the channel. I see in the spirit. Begin with prayer. Seek my spiritual counsel with the anointing of the Holy Spirit. Your presence, protection, and guidance. Make clear all my edification of spiritual messages gifted to me to be of service for the collective cosmic family. Now with fire, return all negativity sent this way by 7,000-fold, scattered in 7 directions. Now let's go ahead and get into your reading. Have the number 7 card, silver lining, and number 33 card with condition. Of course, this is from the Wandering Heart deck. And I've been meditating on those numbers for the past few days. Wow. So with condition 33 is talking about something that is temporary and a confinement. You may feel conflicted at this time, right? Because you've been like at a stance, having to be guarded and protected. You don't really feel safe. You really doubt who and how. Well, actually, you're doubting how people are seeing you. It's like you're not being seen for who you truly are on the inside. In some ways, I feel like you are possibly misunderstood. So your guards are up, and you protect your space and wait for a sign, or some guidance from your spirit guide. So I take it for sure that you are evolved spiritually and of some knowledge how the spirit realm will communicate with you. So this is interesting. You may be feeling on edge. You want to know if it's safe for you to pour your heart into something, either a project, a connection, or a person. It could be your environment, right? You prefer to share yourself, I understand. You want to be your authentic self. But the ones that receive you well receive you, and the ones that don't, they just don't. That's a miss on their behalf. Okay? But don't let that stop your shine. I mean, you have a purpose. And that 7 represents a silver lining for you, satisfaction, karma. Your optimism through all of this is going to pay off. And the days where you felt maybe disoriented or even rejected by those that you had an affinity for, that you cared about, any type of illness or affliction, instability, this is at the place where it comes to an end. This is your silver lining. And just finally, you will feel fulfilled in your heart. That feeling of absoluteness, a tranquil and serene place to be in, your energy, your vibrations. You have definitely went the distance and prevailed through a multitude of things that was not harmonious whatsoever. Lots of turmoil, and of course some disadvantages you've had to deal with. But you never allowed that energy to say, hey, you will not surpass the test. You won't make it past it. But you didn't believe that. You've gone through relationships that have been heavily toxic, demanding, of you emotionally or mentally, even financially. But overall, you made the right choice by removing yourself, okay? And choosing your mental health and self-development before all else. So this is, to me, I would vibrate as a deliciousness of reading when it comes down to spiritual elevation and centeredness. So that is beautiful for your oracle deck. Before I even get into the tarot, let's see some things, because it's like your energy, your frequency, your stability, your life cycle has done a 180 from where you were to where you are now, and where you're headed, right? So let's get some behind the scenes look at some messages beyond the veil that had to do with the things you dealt with. Oh, yeah. Turmoil was one of the words I used. And I see why. That's a lot of energy. So, one moment, and I will just do a reshuffle because there's so much that needs to be said. Okay. Divine Spirit messages of the house light. What needs to be said? What light needs to be shed? What needs to be had? Thank you. Unbothered. You have made it to a place of not allowing one iota of anybody's nonsense, stank-ass energy affect you. If you are not on the boat on this diving platform laying there or have planned a trip to do so, it is in your vision, your mind's eye, in a different realm and dimension to where you are projecting yourself and knowing that this is the state and peace of mind you shall be in. Fucking unbothered. Cannot make it up. We've got promiscuous. Sleeps around. Hot. Free for all. Sleeps with your man. Could have been an individual you dealt with. Could have been in a close circle. Friends. Family. What is next? Keeping you a secret. This person here, this, I would say, willing side piece had been kept a secret. You are so involved. You have really elevated. You dealt with someone that brought their trash, their dirty laundry to the forefront where all could see. And not only exposure, but hopes that it would affect you, right? That it would affect thee. But it did not affect you. Not the way they wanted it to. Oh, wow. Talk to me, Spirit Guide. This is a heavy reading. Oh, yeah. That's confirmation of being unbothered. That full cord energy. Like, I am not bowing down to the level on which you have attempted to put you on Front Street with the lovers. This is all about the lover and their karmic attributes. It was definitely burdensome with this Ten of Wands. It was burdensome on the family. Four of Wands, and you knew that your state of mind, that's why the main card, unbothered energy, came out. And the Fool's energy. If you understand the Fool card, this is someone with a free spirit, moving through, journeying through without a care in the world. This is someone that needs to free their minds, to live their life without strife, this Six of Swords. And this was your person, your connection. And you said, I have had enough. That Ace of Swords to this King of Swords. You see them clearly. You communicated effectively. Enough was enough. They disrespected you and your honor. They did not be what they should have been, which is someone that would reciprocate not only the energy of love, but of stability. And this person did not do that. And you saw them for who they were, because you were above them, thinking that they were slicker than slick, thinking they were smarter than the average bear, and here you are. You bring forth the energy of the moon and Mother Earth Gaia. You bring forth fertility, abundance, love, nurture. The milk and honey lies within you, the Empress. And here you are now, set free on your chariot, moving forcefully forward on this new journey. You are highly protected. Your yin, your yang. The dark and the light have now come into balance within you. You have now stepped into your power within. Your higher self is now connected with your conscious self, and you're operating simultaneously in tandem to reunite yourself to your higher calling. Wherever that journey may take you, you know exactly what your boundaries are, what you will tolerate, what you will not tolerate, and how to balance out and make the right call, the right decision. That's your newfound energy, Chariot. Going forward successfully. Life well balanced out. Money, stable, access has been opened up. And you're on a journey with this Chariot card and the Hermit to find greater enlightenment in life. The depths of the pain from the connection you had has elevated you into a place you were not even expecting yourself to seek out to go. Knowing that all possibilities lie within you, the Empress, has allowed you to broaden your horizons in how you see yourself and what the world should expect from you. I see judgment being called, a hard decision being made. I now see ascertaining the fruits of gifts born unto, things passed down through ancestors, being provided for by the universe, things becoming made whole where you may have lacked in the past or was not privy to before, things becoming financially abundant for you on this new journey. Your perseverance and your audacity has really befumbled quite a few. They didn't see this attribute in you coming. They didn't expect you to be able to just silently, quietly, shh, and walk away. Take this long journey on your own, as she is on that boat. But you're being guided, and you knew this. You knew this instinctively. That's why you had no fear. Now, you rest, and you wait, and you dream, and you contemplate, because you know this day of a reunion with a true divine partner, a Two of Cups, someone that would mirror energy, and you mirror energies back to them, that makes you guys well balanced, equally yoked, and fit to be on this journey together. This is what's coming towards you. And you know that as you rest and you envision and you set these intentions in place, you're being called to that person's being called to you, and that will be the judgment to give you someone that is deserving and to correct what had been wrong of you in the past by the former lover, the former person, the former significant other. So things are being made right, because spiritually you are standing, as I always say, 10 toes down, and knowing what is right, and you're protecting and guarding your space, your mind, your energy, your frequency. You're not allowing negativity in, and you will defend it by any means necessary. You have the upper hand. You have an angelic spiritual team that goes to war for you. You tap into your higher self and your ancestors. It has become even more frequently, because this enables you to continue the path forward to all of these beautiful possibilities by standing in your truth. It took you a while to see that the person you had enjoyed company with, connected to, celebrated with others, had a lot of toxicity within them, traits that they had yet to heal from, things that they did not want to unattach themselves from, addictions, codependencies, lies, manipulation. They dealt with a lot of dark energy, and it was not your place to be burdened with this. As you see the white behind the guy that sits there, like with the sun at his left hand, to receive energy from the universe, the angelic presence govern this over a period of time of you guys going from very good when it was good and very fucking bad when it was bad energy. And they guided you through this, and they brought you finally a place of balance, of understanding. This was not for you on your journey. This was not ordained for you. And this was the time around in this life that you are to recognize this and know that it's okay to cut it off. And you did. You moved away from this connection. And by doing so, yeah, confirmation at the end of the deck, the Ten of Swords, it had to be an ending in order for you to move forward and receive what was predestined for you in that season, that particular planetary alignment, that month, that day, that year. And so you did so. Yeah. Just put that person at a loss. Five of Pentacles. It may have even put a strain on your wallet with this Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords. It was heartbreaking. But the truth was the truth. No matter what they did, we see the root of what it was. They involved someone else being promiscuous with someone who was easy. And they was keeping everything a secret, but it didn't matter. There was pain on both ends. But you survived and you overcame. At the bottom of the deck is the Sun. As I told you about the Temperance card, right? You were guided for it. You were protected. As you see, the Sun is there in his hand. As you see the huge, beautiful, pristine, shimmering image of an angel behind him. And this is the place in which you now will be able to reside. In a place of comfort and love, support, nurturing, you know, good days, happy days, everything good. And when something happens that maybe is not the best, you have a whole new outlook on how to deal with it and move past it and accept things to be fractures, let's say in the matrix, right? They're just glitches, and you keep going because you now know how to project and get the life that you want in this lifetime. Okay? Indeed. Yeah, this all comes from enlightenment in that Hangman's energy. As you left all your emotions on the table and walked away, the Eight of Cups, from this deceptive individual that deceived you in your heart and played with your mind and gaslit you, right? Because they was busy out there trolling with the competition. Someone that pretended to be maybe even a friend. Could have been a family member, a frenemy, a foe. So this is the thing that you became, you know, enlightened by as you went through your healing process and had to deal with the times maybe of lack, maybe struggle, maybe moving, you know, taking on more responsibility. Whatever that was, you dealt with it. And you decided, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to leave all these here cups on this table because it's, once again, the third sun confirmation. This person is doing work, walking forth that sun. And here it is. Thank you, Divine Spirit. No weapon formed against the community shall ever prosper. And there's the sun. And that's why you got that card. That's that confirmation. Yeah. This is where they wanted you to be stuck, not knowing what to do and how to do, with illusions all around. But what was interesting, here is the star. Not only the sun and the star is present, and the Temperance card, there was no way for you not to have angelic guidance, right? So you're tapped in, and they gave you your information, your downloads, your visions, your dreams, to bring you into a place of understanding from within what is acceptable, what is not, what is for your journey, what is not. So you walked away. You could see. They didn't want you to see. They thought it was illusion. You knew which one to choose, which cup of love to choose, and you chose yourself. That Queen of Swords with that star, this individual knew to choose themselves first to be any good to anyone else that would truly be in their loyal, trusted inner circle. How beautiful is that? That's a beautiful confirmation. Divine Spirit says leave it there, and I'm going to leave it there. So, hope that you consider becoming a joined paid member. There's 3 levels for this channel. Other than that, all of my information is on the description, and if you need to reach out for any reason, personal readings, you may do so. You can go directly to the website. Other than that, I send you lots of enlightenment and love. I feel an angel number card. Yeah, absolutely. 2020. Personal power. I shuffled one time. I was about to continue, but I'm being guided to take 8888. Okay? Personal power. Material and spiritual abundance. Wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, and epic romance. Everything that I picked up here. All that is good and pleasant in your life will what? Multiply. Angels, what have I been saying, are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. The Chariot ahead, the Sun. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. Remember that last sentence. All these blessings of personal power come into you. Spirit says use it for the greater good. That's that overall Sun's energy and that Nine of Pentacles energy. And you're going straight toward it with the Chariot, okay? I can't make it up. I flipped it. And the next one is what? 888, karma. I have to read this to you. Balance. We got that. That's judgment. Finances, and that's temperance. Finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around, what did I say, comes around. Baby, you better know it. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. That's just a reminder. And people need to understand that, because this is all this good has come to you and you were not appreciated yesterday. But look at here, baby. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. And it said, all of this that's coming to you, use it for your greater good. I cannot make it up. I flipped it open, and then there it was. Yeah, look at her. 1717, that's what? 88. Yeah, that's the drama alert from their asses, but I'm not receiving that for you. All right, my love, cosmic family, I send you light and love. I'm in agreement with you for all the blessings as we shall receive, okay? Until I see you again, I shall.